Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Friendly, we all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Lee Kang-in, and that's a decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mayulu, Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital. Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! Goal! And once more we are all square.
Peter, he didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Colomwani, he is through here. Great chance! Searching pass he's played there. And the pass is intercepted. Zabani cuts out the pass. João Neves. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple
Fabian Ruiz. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
João Neves. And it's Mayulu. Upamecano. Here's Chouameni. It's a really well-measured ball. Olise carries the ball down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Colomwani. Knocks it out wide. And he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mayulu. Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that has not gone well. Dembele. Colomwani. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Colomwani! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Colomwani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Saliba win. He's having a go. He's got away with one there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Aimed into... He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played out to the right. Back towards the middle. Looking tidy in possession here. He's beaten the last man. Dembele. He's found the way through. Dembele looking to add to his goal. Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Fabian Ruiz. Mayulu. Now it's Dembele. Out of play for a throw. João Neves. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither
Isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So it's back to business.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Great ball if he can get there. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Me.
And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got to... Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Dembele. He has found the way through. It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Olise with the short one. Now it's Olise. Lovely feet. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Look at the space here. Fabian Ruiz. He's found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
Lee Kang-in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hakimi. That's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. No way through, so back it comes. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Saliba. Ambitious ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. João Neves. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has been cut short. Now it's Colomwani. The ball's gone astray. Olise.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Dembele. And no, that was never going to make it. Zaire Emery. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves.
Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Colomwani has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Doué. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Out towards the flank. Doué. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's certainly onside here. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. Not the best distribution from the keeper. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Doué. Now it's Barcola. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kolo Muani. Olise. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zaire Emery. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. And I think everybody is on board with that already.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. João Neves, Mayulu, Dembele providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Dembele? Oh, such a clever touch. Opts to play it back. Oh, sticks it away! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's quick to snatch it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Olise. Mayulu. Oh, good spread. No, he's had it taken off him.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. And that's been drilled in. Goes down, but nothing given. Spread out to the left. Well, that has not gone well. Olise. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's good play. Mayulu. João Neves. Lee Kang-in. And here's the chance to counter. Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has been cut short. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good ball, good take. Nice interception, well timed. Kolo Muani. He's picked his way through. Dembele. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zaire Emery. And it's Mayulu, played out towards the right wing. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And no, that was never going to make it. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too...
Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lee Kang-in. Mayulu. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Koundé. And Zaire Emery. No way through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great... Colomwani! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Dembele. And here's Colomwani. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. João Neves. João Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Hakimi. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch.
Decent chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Tries a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So, third corner of the game. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Dembele, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thinks about the shot. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele. And here's Zaire Emery. And he's cut it out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking... He's having a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
As simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We have got changes here from...
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lee Kang-in. Klaus. Opts for safety. Out to the right. Not the most accurate pass. And France can counter now. Now it's Bok. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
France certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Neves. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Neves. Now this could be a chance. Spread it left. Doué has it out wide and in space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Time added on 4 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Chouameni tries to clear. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Hernandez. And there goes the final whistle. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in.
Face-to-face shoots! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zaire Emery. Marquinhos. He is through here. They're
Nice
urging him to
play.
shoot. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. That is ended up in no man's land. Endrick. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Endrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Hakimi. Now that's well seen too. Mendy. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Fabian Ruiz. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the right. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Eder Militao. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Endrick. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mbappe. Hakimi. João Neves. And it's Mayulu. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. That's good running with the ball. Zaire Emery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Dembele. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Driving on and making good progress. And he's certainly on. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, great chance! And another try! And yes, it's there! 2 up now! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in a great position here. Fabian Ruiz. Mayulu. And Zaire Emery. And that has put paid to that. And he's let fly. Zaire Emery. João Neves.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Endrick. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well. So it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. That gets things going for the second half. Lee Kang-in. Oh, we expected better and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Plenty to aim at here. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham. Chouameni.
Pretty robust defending.
Vinicius Junior. Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style! The second half sparks straight into life! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Eder Militao does really well to win the ball there. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because...
And the shot! Madrid have reclaimed it. And a chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Endrick missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery tries looking up for options on the left. Skims one in.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And he's gone long. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Zaire Emery. Mayulu. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good ball, good take. Fabian Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Chouameni. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's in on goal!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Looking for options for movement. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Now it's Endrick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Mendy. And it's Diaz. Here's Chouameni. That's a pretty loose pass. It's a really well-measured ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Doué. That has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Endrick. It's a searching pass. He's away. He's having a shot. Now who's going to... Could be danger here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. That's tidy. Endrick receives it in a good position. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A true... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm...
Bakula! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Barcola has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ah, he's given it away. On the finish! Mayulu. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. João Neves. And it's Ruiz. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And it's Ruiz. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Looking for options for movement. João Neves. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lee Kang in. And he's managed to get free. Fabian Ruiz really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he shoots! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Eder Militao. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Barcola receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. João Neves calmly anticipates. And it's Zaire Emery. Now that's well seen too. He won't be happy with that one. Zaire Emery. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Pass is just off target. Endrick. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a dangerous ball. Fabian Ruiz. Zaire Emery. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button.
Great chance! It's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the pass is intercepted. Zaire Emery. And Mendes. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Could move up a gear here. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Barcola. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Eder Militao. That is... And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's very neat. Zaire Emery. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Lee Kang-in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. No way through. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking. João Neves. And it's Zaire Emery. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Endrick. Now that... And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's in on goal. Can he finish?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Barcola. And Zaire Emery. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Oh, such a clever touch. Zaire Emery crosses it in. Pass somewhat off target. João Neves chooses to go back. Nicely aimed pass. Vinicius Junior. And it's Mayulu. João Neves. He's having a go. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Zaire Emery. Mayulu. Hakimi. Mayulu. And it's Ruiz. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Fabian Ruiz wins the duel this time. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Endrick. Can he get on the end of this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Fabian Ruiz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Nuno Mendes. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zabani did well to stay calm there. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid are almost home and dry now. Vinicius Junior. Endrick. It's a goal kick. Lee Kang-in. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lee Kang-in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Shot could be on. No way. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Hakimi plays it in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
We have already started here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's quick to snatch it back. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Fabian Ruiz. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Mayulu. And it's Mayulu. Now it's Zaire Emery. Eder Militao cuts it out. First quarter of an hour gone. Barcola has it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Little pass back. Has a look and place it forward. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. Mendy gets over and intercepts. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. Now it's Endrick. Dink through. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Fabian Ruiz charging forward, the ball at his feet. No way through there. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's running through. Marquinhos. That's Lee Kang-in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Endrick. Brilliantly cut out. Lee Kang-in. And it's Ruiz. Hakimi. Wriggles his way through. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. There they go, hunting again.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Chouameni. Now it's Endrick. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Turns and goes back. Oh, well played, well played. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are already... Real chance! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He gets big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there.
There's the header!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that has not gone well. Zaire Emery. That ball looks a good one. That's a good ball. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And they are right back within touch! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So is this the start? Takes a shot! João Neves. Mayulu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
And he shoots! And it's in! It was casual. And it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Clinical. Just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Endrick. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fabian Ruiz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mendy. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's got away. And that's definitely not his best. Brahim Diaz. That's a pretty loose pass. Out to the right. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Spread it left. Now it's Doué. It's played through for him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Over to the left. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Chouameni. Now it's Rodrigo. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Madrid are at the peak of their... Mbappe! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Goes looking wide. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's...
Doué! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Great chance! It's in! Further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that interception was... through, now it tries a shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Well, and the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the...
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Lee Kang-in. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Out to the right. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Fabian Ruiz. That has ended up in no man's land. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now it's Barcola. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, that is a nice touch. Chance, surely! Spectacular! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's delivered all right. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Just eases him off the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stood up well to him there. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in a great position here. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And that has put paid to that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zaire Emery. Good ball, good take. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Eder Militao. And here's Mbappe. Endrick. That's the keeper's ball. Half-time getting close now.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Bellingham. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And no, that was never going to make it. Mendy. Bellingham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Lee Kang-in. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Incoming delivery. The message is... Tries a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen